live over on TikTok. We are, yeah, there we go. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Let's see what people are saying, who's here with me and who's not. I feel like I haven't been here in a long time, just because, dealing with what's going on with the kids. So I appreciate anybody that is here. We already have 2 likes. So thank you for stopping by. Let me just add my thumbnail really quick to there we go. Boom. And also do subscribers only. Maybe I might do members only today, just because, answer the questions that everybody wants to hear. Yo, good morning. Welcome back. Thank you. Happy birthday, Matt. AMC to 200 today. Just starting off right where we left. Yeah. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. A Drizzle. Hi, everyone. Hi, Rick. How are you doing? 16 likes, 37 people here. Thank you for being here. Anybody on TikTok, thank you for being here as well. Hello, Sunny. I can't see that. Sunny Fairer? I think that's how you say that. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Good morning. Wish I had a deep voice like you. I don't know what's going on. I think it's a little bit deeper than it normally is, just because it's early in the morning. I actually woke up a little bit later than I usually do. Typically I wake up at like 5 in the morning, and I woke up at like 6:30, 6:40, something like that. Didn't really give myself a lot of time to get prepared, especially, after a really, really long weekend. It felt long. It felt great because I was with the kids. So, what's up, everybody? Hey, Drizzle, I was gonna say that. $200 today. Yes, that's Devin Payne's job to say $200. AMC to $200. It's about to slowly unfold, and we'll make some money. Yes. Morning, folks. Hype that like button up. Yes, do that, please. Good morning, sunshine. Let's have a great day. Hopefully we do. I don't know what's going on, but there's like a lot of vibration that's happening right now. I think the kids are up, that's why. But Erica's home, so I don't have to go tend to them today. So we're good for the full hour. Thank you for the follow, Pretty Boy Swaggin. Thank you. We got 8 people watching. Make sure you guys double tap the screen, send some likes. The more likes we have, the more this goes out to people. So definitely do that. We're talking about crypto, AMC. This is not financial advice with Matthew Perry. So don't take anything I say as financial advice. If you want to look at something further, then go ahead and look at something further. But it's not something where I'm telling you to go ahead and buy something, Thank you for double tapping. Thank you for liking. I appreciate it. Let's see. So what we were looking at, I was looking at today. I was looking at an AMC Reddit thread and got word of Bank of America. I've been removed from a lot of news that's been happening, but I got word about Bank of America, illegally shorting AMC. They've basically been caught illegally shorting AMC. It's been pretty interesting going through this, and then some people talking about how Bank of America has been shorting AMC, but Berkshire Hathaway is like the largest institutional owner of Bank of America. So they're kind of putting 2 and 2 together and saying Warren Buffett doesn't want to short. He's not for shorting. But then again, just because you own shares doesn't mean you're shorting them. So you can own them on the long side. That doesn't mean that you're shorting a position. So I thought that was a little bit weird to tie that, because then basically people would tie the same thing to us because we're holding 80% of AMC. So if you're holding 80% of AMC, then if you put 2 and 2 together, then they're saying that we're shorting it, but we're not shorting it. So that's not really how that works. I guess they're playing the long side, and they're all for Bank of America to increase, not just to short AMC. But eventually, I mean, obviously, if they hear this news and it gets out there, then they end up pulling out of their long position. So I thought that was interesting, but it's definitely slowly unfolding, just like someone said here. I like the video title. It's smart. Well, thank you. Why is Bank of America still in service? The corruption is disgusting. Yeah, I have no idea. Bank of America, I've heard nothing but horrible things. I mean, the only thing I could say is positive about Bank of America is some of their credit cards actually have decent rewards. But other than that, I don't really see anything positive about Bank of America. Hello to Carl. Say hello to Carl for you. Yeah, Carl. Someone says hi. I don't want to pick you up because I'm wearing a black shirt and he's going to get fur all over me. So I'm not going to do that. Sorry. But I did say hi. Hi to him for you. Good morning, peeps. Feel a good week. Yes, I hope you're right. Hello, was it underrated simp? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for commenting. If you guys are here, make sure you send some likes. It does help out with more people that come to the live stream. So definitely do that. I didn't upload a video on TikTok in a while, so I do need to get one up there, at least multiple. So I wanted to do 2 a day, but we'll see how that works out. At least one. Am I getting married Friday? Can we squeeze, please? Oh, you're getting married Friday. I thought you were saying I was getting married Friday. I did go to a wedding on Saturday. That was pretty cool. Can I get a shout out to my girl, Meathead? Oh, yes, but I don't think your girl's name is Meathead. But yeah, sure. They go bankrupt, they're gonna have to I cannot see anything. They're gonna have to liquidate, might start to squeeze. Yeah, if they go bankrupt, they're definitely gonna have to start liquidating. I would guarantee that. And if they start liquidating, then we start seeing, the price increase. I just worry about that period to where it increases to a crazy high, and it only stays there for a brief, period of time, like a very small period of time. And then, people end up selling fast, very, very fast. And I don't know when that will be. I'm still trying to figure out as to when people will sell. I have a video that I can put out, but I don't know if people will want to see it. Like it has a positive and negative effect to it. But a lot of people take things that could be positive as the wrong way, right? So what I have is you're watching on YouTube and TikTok. The delay is funny. Always look forward to your streams. Well, thank you. I appreciate you watching on both platforms. Definitely send some likes if you can. But yeah, I think there is a slight delay with YouTube. I did put it to a low latency, but there is a slight delay. But yeah, I have a video that I think some people will want to see, some people don't want to see. Basically, I apply all of the shares. So I put out 2 polls. When I was talking about how many shares do you own, and if it gets up to, like, if you had a certain position that you invested a good amount of money into and it suddenly went up to $1 million, you had $1 million in your bank account that morning, what would you do with that? Or you had $1 million in your stock brokerage account, what would you do? And, basically applying that, you can tell what the majority would do, right? Obviously, I would need thousands and thousands of people to participate in it. I think I only had like 5,000 people participate, but you do something like that and you can obviously see where somebody's head is, because if you have an average of 120 shares and they get $1 million in their account, what are they going to do with that? Are they going to sell all of it? Are they going to sell 50%? Are they going to wait until this gets to a crazy level? I've noticed that a lot of people that are holding the most shares actually are going to hold on for a lot longer. Some people that said they hit $1 million when it went to 70. So they're looking for it to get to 400 or 500 or 1,000 or 10,000 to make a crazy amount of money. Because if they hit $1 million then, double that and you're at, $2 million, and that's $140 per share. So obviously you see to where most people might end up selling some of their position. So that's where it ends up getting tricky. And I don't want to put out that video, but I do, because it's great information. However, it gives people an idea of exactly when this will go down. And it's definitely something that's interesting to you and to me, but it can also decrease the amount that it could get to based on just people knowing when people will sell, right? That makes sense. I hope the kids are okay. Yeah, they're good. So they just had a cough. Both of them had a cough. Harper had a cough. And then they basically said, oh, she has a cough. She has to go home. She's excluded from daycare. I was like, oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. You're being a little too cautious, I guess. But then they did the same thing with Hayden as soon as both of them went back. And that's just a little ridiculous. But, whatever. We went to the doctor and they cleared them both, but we still have to wait for them to see if they can go back to daycare today. But Erica's here, so she can take care of the kids. But thank you for saying that. I bought more SafeMoon. Do you cash out the same way that you bought in, convert to BNB and sell? So there's actually and yes, I would say right now, yes. But by the time this actually happens to where SafeMoon actually takes off, you're going to see it probably on platforms where you can just transfer it instead of to BNB. You can just transfer it to USD, USDC, whatever it ends up being. You can transfer it to a different crypto coin or just US dollar, right? By that time where you actually want to get out of the position, it's going to be a while from now. Now, if you're looking for a small gain, then that could be something where you actually have to go the same route. But right now, I believe I can go from in Gate.io, I can go from SafeMoon to US dollar or Tether, I believe. So I'm fine with that. All right, we have 421 likes. Thank you guys for double tapping the screen, for hitting that like button. Thoughts on V-Chain? V-Chain is not something that I particularly like. I would say that it has movement, right? So here's my crypto account. My crypto account has grown because Algorand has actually grown a little bit. And so has Cosmos, so has Tezos. And this is just my interest bearing crypto. But let's look at V-Chain really quick. Sorry if I'm neglecting any other comments. Let's look at I can't even type. There we go. Let's look at V-Chain. I can't get it on Coinbase. That's another issue. So the reason why I don't like V-Chain is because of it's not that I don't like it, right? Circulating supply is a little bit low, or sorry, a little bit high. Seeing it at 64 billion, it really struggles to get to certain levels. Like right now, the average market cap that you would look at for different cryptos is around that $3 to $10 billion market cap, right? Where it's sitting at right now at 11 cents, that sits at basically 7 billion, right in that middle of average. Now, if it's not one of those average coins, if it's one of those popular coins, then yes, you could see that skyrocket, get to $1, and then end up being at $64 billion market cap. Just know that it's very tough for a coin to get to that level above, let's say 30 billion all the way up to 100 billion. It's very tough for you to get to that point. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm not saying you can't gain something from it. I'm just saying for you to look for something that's going to triple, double, quadruple, whatever that is. I don't think it's on that level, especially not being on Coinbase, which is one of the most, popular places where a lot of people are going to buy a ton of cryptocurrency. That's an issue. So I do believe it has some sort of potential, but not as much as some other cryptos that are out there. So I would say go with some other crypto coins. But if you hold on to it, there has to be like a slight gain that you want to get out of it. But like you can see, let's look at some of the history. In history, the highest point that this has gotten was 28 cents. And I would imagine that's closer to, it's over that $10 billion market cap. And I don't know if it will get way above there. I mean, once you have that support on Coinbase, I think you'll have maybe that increased where it can double or triple. But anything more than that, I really don't see it. Do you know what's going on with V1, V2 conversation? I don't. Let's see. They represent the news and change things 2021, 2022. Yeah, thanks for your insight. Wait, does recent news change things 2021 or 2022? I don't think it changes it. It just escalates it. It gets people more interested because as you see AMC in the news, if that's what you're talking about, yes, obviously the mother of all short squeezes. As you see AMC in the news, yes, it creates more interest, and people are going to buy into that position just because you see that interest. So it changes it a little bit, but when it happens because they can get all this information out there and say, oh, they were illegally shorting AMC, or they're just shorting AMC, or this person shorting AMC, but nothing is going to happen until they cover those shorts. You can see the FOMO buying that's going on, but the FOMO buying really only happens when they don't short as much. So if they're still shorting and we're still buying, it's still going to even out. And we don't want that to happen. We want it to skyrocket. So if we have a ton of buying power that's going into it and they are not shorting, then we're going to see that FOMO buying increase. And then you're going to see them start to cover, which creates more FOMO buying. And then, it just all hell breaks loose, right? And it's just going to be really, really good for us. But when it happens, it happens. So I don't think it really changes anything. It just kind of escalates the situation a little bit, adds more interest to it. Just gonna sell a few to cover my position to keep the rest for extra. Good morning, Matt. Beauty of the day. Yeah. Good morning. Let's see. Going to be multiple squeezes. I think there's going to be multiple increases, large increases, but not just like squeezes. I would say there's only 2 squeezes that are out there, but multiple increases. I think a lot of things are going to follow because they're going to be shorted as well, but they're not going to be heavily shorted as AMC and GME. I think those are going to be the ones that take off, but others are going to actually increase quite a bit. So yes, I think you want to follow some of those ones that are heavily shorted. Not something that's like 200% short, because a lot of times those don't really have the backing, so they can cover very quickly. The ones that were shorted from the gate, like you can look at Cost has been shorted and it's consistently shorted, and people are holding it for a long time. Zom has been shorted for a while, and that's going to be something that people are holding until this ends up happening, right? There's SOS. There's a lot of different positions that are like that. But if you look at something like, I don't know, BBIG, I don't think that's a position that people are holding on to for a long period of time. They're just looking for a quick gain, something that they can get, 100%, 200% today, No doubt you remember I told you about HBAR a few months ago. Told you like 12 cents. I did remember you told me about HBAR. I looked into it recently about HBAR. I can't remember what happened. I think I was going to buy into it, but I'm not 100% sure because I've been looking at a lot of cryptocurrencies. But yeah, I did remember HBAR, and HBAR currently sits... maybe I wasn't going to buy into it at 14.8 billion circulating supply, which right now it hovers around that average range of a market cap, 5.8. But yes, around 12 cents, that would have been a tripling. You would have been able to triple your money there. You may want to check Quant, way better than Farm. Quant will contact all blockchain and reach 5.6 digits in a coin eventually and be massive. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right that Quant has probably a better use case than Farm. And I don't really dig deep into a lot of that stuff. I dig deep into the potential of it. And the potential of Farm over Quant, I think, is a little bit more. just because of the circulating supply and the amount of people that look to pump it or look to get in at the low and buy and sell at the high. I think for a steady, if you're looking for something that's very steady, yes, quant will probably be that level to where it does slowly increase and then suddenly rapidly increases and then continues to slowly increase, have more consistency than farm. You're absolutely right. But I do think farm has just a little bit more growth potential because it has less than 1 million coins out there. And it's going to be like stakeable. People can actually stake it and hold it for a while. And yeah, that's something that I'm looking to get into. And obviously I am in 27 coins right now, and I would like to have a lot more. So if I can see that go down to 100, I will clearly buy 10 more, 20 more. I'm all for buying a lot more farm, and I'm still holding on to quant. It's not something that I'm letting go because I do believe what you believe, that it will go to, 5-6 digits, right? And I only hold 2, but I'm comfortable with those 2. Like I would like to turn those 2 into like, I believe I bought it like $200 or something. I would like to turn that $400 into $4,000 or $20,000. Thank you guys for joining. If you can hit the like button, definitely hit the like button. Thank you for being vaccinated. Are you thanking everyone for being vaccinated? If they are vaccinated, you may want to check. I just read that. How does anyone feel? Good. We'll move to $500 by the end of the week or end of the year. How do we feel about moving to $500 by the end of the year? I think we're probably going to see somewhere in the hundreds, maybe 200. But I don't know about 500. You might see everything happen very fast, but yeah, I would say I have my heart set on probably $200, somewhere close to that. Go watch the project. 100% facts. How do you feel about ADA? I love ADA. I'm holding on to ADA right now. Let's look at my Coinbase Pro account. Hopefully it doesn't log me out here. It might. It didn't. All right. So currently I'm holding 609 Cardano. I would like to be able to stake this, but it's not stakeable. Well, thank you. Why would you just thank me? You have to thank everybody. But thank you for being here, though. And thank you for commenting. And thank you for your appreciation. Perks of working in a hospital, right? You're the first ones to get it. Cardano here, I have 609. I would like to stake this, but Coinbase doesn't offer staking. I know you can do it elsewhere, but I would like to stake it on Coinbase. I would like to hold everything that I'm gaining interest from on Coinbase. But, that dog is barking upstairs. But I can't do it right now because obviously they don't offer it. So not to mention this chat is about stocks and crypto. Take that crap back to your chamber. What are we talking about? Good morning, Matt. Been a busy few weeks. Yeah, it has been really, really busy. It's been pretty hectic. I don't know what's going on with that dog. She is so excited for no reason. Like, I mean, squealing. That's what you get for owning a Doge. Yeah, we got 14 people here. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you can. It does help out. Or double tap the screen. Do that to get more people here. But we're talking about crypto. We're talking about stocks, AMC, obviously, until about 9 o'clock, and then we're gonna stop. Matt, and I need some green. The portfolio has been red for a while now. Yeah, my stock portfolio has been green for a while, but no, I'm gonna decline this. Thank you for the offer. But yeah, my portfolio has been green for quite some time because of AMC. But obviously, if you look at everything besides AMC, you look at SOS, you look at ZOM, you look at some of my call options, they're not really going my way. I mean, the SOS call option is kind of going my way, but everything else is not really going my way because it's something that's built off of what AMC is going to do, and buying in at more of the mid-level rather than the low definitely hurts, but I know where it's going to go. So that's where the overall swing trade comes from. It's just a longer swing trade than what I anticipated. Mods, can y'all do something about this? What are they doing? What are you talking about? We'll never take the... Yeah, let's not... Okay, I don't think we have any mods. I don't think we have any mods here, but I'm gonna remove this. I double tapped the screen, but my monitor a bunch of colors. Nothing else happened. Yeah, I was talking about TikTok double tapping the screen. That's funny. About 20 people, only 2 have invested. 2 have invested? Are they nuts? What are we talking about here? You think AMC will only hit 200 this year? I think AMC will only hit, it will start the FOMO buying process this year, but it won't, I don't think it will squeeze unless we have something that comes out of nowhere. Like everybody knows that, everybody is, or all these, institutions and hedge funds are illegally shorting. Then yes, we will see something a lot sooner. However, we're not seeing that. I mean, we're seeing some news come out, but I don't think much will happen based on that yet. But whenever they choose to do it, whenever they choose to cover their shorts and we choose to buy while they're covering their shorts, that's when it will happen. But we can't really predict exactly when it can happen. So my call option that I have is by December. I have a 145 call option in December, and I believe that we'll see 100 plus before December comes along. And by the end of December, I'm hoping we'll see it, top out at like 200 or so. Maybe come back in the new year, and then maybe a month after that, we'll start seeing that increase again. Hopefully we don't continue to see this, increase consolidation, pullback, increase consolidation, pullback. I hope we don't see something like that, a continuation of that, because they can push this on for years if they wanted to. But obviously we don't want them to do that, because with money creates time. So if they have billions of dollars, then they have the time to hold on to the position because it's unrealized losses. It looks bad on paper, but what reality is totally different. I left for 5 minutes. What happened? I don't know. Everything. Let's keep the chat about stocks and nothing else. Well, stocks and crypto. Tell us what you know about these Pandora papers. I just woke up and see it everywhere. I haven't seen anything on that. They must not like making easy money. I'm trying to think. I don't know what that's referring to. A person spreading misinformation about the pandemic and the vaccine. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just let it go. Thank you for adding me to the mod squad. Yeah, no problem. I mean, there were. I don't think there were many mods here. I think Krieg's left for 5 minutes, and everything just went to hell. That would make a great holiday season if we can a good squeeze before then. Yes, that would make it great, because then a lot of people, and I'm not saying that you sell any portion, but a lot of people that will accept basically a small small gain out of it, they can be happy. Because if you have maybe like $1,000 that you can take out there and still have, hundreds of shares or thousands of shares, and then put it towards Black Friday or whatever, and we don't know what these deals are going to be for Black Friday. I need to buy a new fridge. I need to buy a new washer and dryer, just a bunch of stuff that I've been holding off on buying just because I want to run the things that I have, the appliances that I have. I want to run their life. I just want to run them into the ground, basically. All right, so AMC right now, for anybody that's just listening, AMC right now is at $39.11 in the pre-market. Let's look at what the day is actually doing right now. We could see the pre-market did have a large jump up to $39.50. And now it's at $39.10. And a crying baby upstairs. So if you hear that, she's sad. She's not happy. Natural immunity is as good as stop cancel culture and hating people's choice. Let's just leave it all go. Thoughts on Tesla for the fourth quarter. Where is Tesla? Let's look at Tesla. Tesla currently at $800, right? I love what they're doing, the growth that we are seeing there. And again, when I talked about in the past, finding Tesla and shorting it at a certain level to where it was coming back, that was way in the past, and it did go down to 700 from that level. So it would have been great for you to see that, but it's definitely a short-term thing. No way was I talking about ever shorting Tesla to a point to where you're holding on to it forever, because shorting Tesla is very, very dangerous. And anytime you have a short or a buy, whatever you're doing, you manage your risk. But Tesla does look like something that is getting to a high point. Let's look at the 10,000 foot view. You could see that it's consistently moving on the way up from that 500 mark. Yes, you do see some pullbacks, some ebbs and flows, which is good because you can find those short positions and buy into them. You can find those long positions and buy into them, and make your quick moves. But it consistently, if you're looking over time, it's moving on the way up to $800, surpassing this level of 801, getting to 802, showing its strength and where it can go. Do I expect more of the same? I mean, yeah. Tesla is just so strong. It really is. Holding 20 shares of GME with you, Matt. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am holding 20 shares of GME at 220. Currently, let's see where GME actually is right now. It's at 177, so it is lower than my cost basis, which means I can put more in there if I wanted to. I've been opting on putting more money into cryptocurrency and not putting more money into the stock market, because I have $45,000 into the stock market. So a lot of my other money has been going into crypto, and it's been paying off. I mean, my interest bearing crypto is up from $3,000 up to 6,500, or as a high, I think it was 6,800. I have to check into that. And then my Coinbase Pro account is up to about 19,000. At a high, that was at 23,000. So I definitely see a lot more because I did invest more into some of these lows. So yeah, it's not a bad situation there. Whales are selling, keep the price from ever going past 30 cents. You're talking about Dogecoin? In the past 3 months, I made 1K in total profit. I could have made even more if I didn't have Dogecoin in my portfolio. Yeah, I understand. Dogecoin actually could be a quick gainer for a lot of people, because it seems like that's the way they're playing it out. They're playing it out like it's something that has less circulating supply, instead of playing it out like something that you hold on to and let it grow. They're playing it as something like Farmcoin. You see Farmcoin, it goes down to 50, goes up to 300, goes down to 100, goes up to 300 or 400, goes down to 150, goes back up to 400. So that's what's happening with Farmcoin, but that's the same way they're doing, or the same thing they're doing with Dogecoin. Every time it grows like 5 cents, they're pulling it back based on a lot of selling. So they're buying up, you know, tens of thousands of Dogecoin and waiting for that to increase by 10 cents. Increases by 10 cents. Well, now they have a decent amount that they gained out of that just by increasing 10 cents. You know what I mean? And it sounds like a little bit, but it's actually a lot. Like, you know, if you're holding, you know, 1,000, right? If it moves $1, you gain 1,000. But if it moves 10 cents, you're gaining $100 out of it. So if you own 10,000, you're gaining $1,000 out of that move, moving from, let's say 20 to 30 cents, right? So that's what they're looking for. And you're right. I think they are doing that, but I would see that's the only thing that's really preventing is you have not just whales, you just have people that not, because the whales are the people that hold hundreds of thousands of shares, and they're usually not making those moves, like the Dogecoin millionaire, not looking to make those moves. But you have a lot of people that are in the lower range, lower to mid range, somewhere around 10 to 50,000 shares that are probably selling some position. So more retail whales than institutional whales, basically, if that makes sense. You don't want to be waiting for your white goods to be running into the ground before. Yeah. Buying new ones when you've got kids. Trust me, your wife will be in the small print of the divorce papers. Well, yeah, I guess you're right, because she's been saying it time and time again. She was like, we need a new washer and dryer, and I was like, we don't need it, we just want it. I mean, this one works just fine. You know what I mean? All right, so we have 13 people over here on TikTok. Guys, if you could double tap the screen, send some more likes, get some more people here. That does help out. Let me know if you have come from like different videos that you've watched, or if I just showed up on your For You page. Let me know, because I always like to know the statistics, and I go through my analytics all the time, but it doesn't tell me enough. It tells me more on YouTube than it does on TikTok. Did you know that Liberty Mutual lets you customize your car insurance? I do know that, and I do have Liberty Mutual. So thank you for saying that. That's kind of weird. So you don't have to advertise to me, because I know. Came from the Magic Penny video. Oh, okay. How'd you like it? Did you enjoy like the whole thing? I had to, for the algorithm, I had to split it up into three, actually. So 2 pieces to go over the content and 1 to go over my thoughts in the end, just because shorter videos obviously go a long way. What's TikTok? It's TikTok. That's funny. It's like a social media app to where you can actually, it's quite interesting. Yeah, I thought it was interesting the first time I heard it. It's something it's kind of old. The Magic Penny versus $1 million. It just shows you that compound interest is really a thing, you know, and it doesn't happen that way. Like, you're not looking to double every single day. I mean, you can, but it's highly unlikely that you will double your money every day. When it comes to investing in compound interest, that's just not really going to happen. But something realistic where you could see 5%, you're adding that 5%, then compounding that interest on top of it. Yeah, it definitely can happen. So I think it's very interesting. When I first heard it, and I thought this was a great way of explaining this. Poly ran up well yesterday. Is your opinion on where it might go on Poly? So currently, as you know, I hold 2,000 of Poly. That's good enough for me, because I do have a strong feeling of where this can go, where Polymath can go. Let's look at Polymath here. So once we start seeing cryptocurrency take off a little bit, we understand where some of these levels can actually get to. Currently, you're going to see the market cap at 585 million, right? 585 million. This is something that has made a decent move recently. You know, in the last 24 hours, went from that level of 80 all the way up to $1.05. And The reason why is because this has less than a billion circulating supply. It's 54 popular. You see the typical hold time, people are holding it, and the market cap being at $1 still only, or close to $1, still only makes it less than $1 billion market cap, which means that the level of where this can get to is, on average, to get to $3 would be still less than $2 billion worth of a market cap, if I'm right. Yes, still would be less than $2 billion worth of a market cap, which is insane, because the average, again, is around that $3 to $10 billion. So if you're looking at this to get to $10, then you holding 2,000 would easily get you to $20,000, right? Something like that. So yeah, I'm all for Polymath and where this can go, and I'm still going to hold on to it for a while. And as I saw those lows of 50 cents, I wanted to buy more, but then again, I wanted to just hold on to some. I want this to stay at 2,000 coins and then grow other positions, because I want to diversify things. I want to give myself a leg up here. And yes, I can put $10,000 into this and hold a crazy amount of coins, or a decent amount of coins, right? And then this goes to $10 and I hold $100,000. Yes, I could do that, right? But I want to diversify, because there's other positions that can move fast as well. Because if this goes up to $10, comes back down really fast, which I don't think will happen, then, I'm making my move somewhere around that $7 range, and I'm okay with it. And then it comes back down. If it does, I buy into more, and I, keep my profit. I had a live stream of yours show up on my recommended feed. That's amazing. That's great to hear. I need AMC to hit 100 by the end of this month. I would love that, but you can't really predict it. Finally topped off my heavy bag of XRP while it's cheap. That's good. I don't know where XRP actually is. Now let me go back to trade. XRP. It's at $1 right now. Market cap is at 48 billion. Yeah. What is your plan for XRP? Like, what do you look to get out of it? Are you looking to hold that to a certain price? Or are you looking for a certain gain? We're coming back for every ape on the GME and AMC skyrockets. Yes. Added some more Teslas to my holdings. Yeah, I love all these positions. Teslas went up. You had Cosmos that made a move. You had Algorand that made a move. These are positions that I'm holding. I'm holding thousands of shares, or 1,480 shares or coins of Algorand. And then everything else is less than like 200. Tezos, I'm holding 179, or almost 180. And Cosmos, I'm holding 60. So they definitely have some growth opportunity to them, and I'll keep adding as they do, go lower and lower. It's more of my interest coins, and it's something that I'm going to hold on to for a while. Need to grab some SOL, I think. I need to see where they're at. I haven't even checked them. SOL currently, Solana is at 166. Yeah, I mean, that has, had that history of going, 200 plus, and going from these levels of 30 to 200 is just phenomenal, right? It's really, really good. You can go from owning hundreds of dollars worth or thousands of dollars worth to tens of thousands of dollars worth. So that's really good. Let's go back to where we're at. All right. Smash the like button, fam. Yes, we have 200 people here. If you can hit the like button, it does help out. Also on TikTok, if you can double tap the screen, give me some likes, send some likes. That does help out as well. We're talking about crypto. We're talking about AMC and Bank of America still shorting the hell out of things. I turned off my crypto sell button. Why? So you don't sell anything? Right now, my current interest that I've gained out of all of my positions, holding this for, I think, two months, maybe a month and a half, is $25.35. I don't know how accurate that is, but $25 in a month and a half is really good. You know what I mean? Like I'll definitely take that. And to continue, and that's on a $3,000 investment. So I invested $3,000, and this goes up to $6,500. So the increase that I had in the positions was $3,500, somewhere around, let's just say $3,000. And then also adding on $25 to that. So $3,025 is what I gained in total. 25 from interest, 3,000 from the actual gain of the position. So this is why I like cryptocurrency, and where I invested in at Algorand, and where I invested in at Cosmos and Tezos. All of those are in at their lows, and then you show a lot. Look at my $4 in interest. That's still $4 is amazing. That's more than what you would get at a bank. Like, you can put thousands of dollars into a bank. Thank you for following, Craig. I appreciate that. You can put thousands of dollars into a bank account, and you'll get maybe 25 cents, at the end of the month. That's way better. The $4 is way better than anything. No, Matt, what's going on with Bank of America? From what I'm understanding, Bank of America is illegally shorting AMC, from what I did see from the AMC Reddit thread. And it's just sad to see that. I guess I could have predicted it, because Bank of America sucks. So seeing that Bank of America is doing something like this, it's a little ridiculous, but it creates more interest for people like us, the apes, the community. We're in it to win it, right? And the way that they're going about this, putting this information out there, it makes AMC stronger, So that's really just a little snippet of information that, will go a long way. Bank of America is due to get your money out of them. Now, the only thing that I like about them is their credit cards. And I don't like the amount of people that go into debt because of credit cards, but if you play it the right way, you can gain they have some decent rewards with some of their credit cards. What's your thoughts on Merc? Is that a cryptocurrency, or let's see if it is. Sometimes I could find it. Hopefully it's not a cryptocurrency, so it must be a stock. Got another baby. Well, the same baby crying upstairs. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm not getting any information from it. Go back to AMC here. Sorry for this baby upstairs, crying, but I want to see her before if they do leave. I don't know if they are leaving, but I'm definitely going to go up there and say good morning to them. That's a company that just released the COVID pill. Oh, so it is a stock, MRK. Well, it seems like the interest is definitely building there. So a lot of people are looking to get into this position, but do I see people chasing this? Yes. Do I see a reason for chasing this? Sort of. But I would say if you're looking to get into a position like this, it's broken some of these levels, some of these highs here. And I really can't sit here and suggest or give an opinion on something that has increased over a lot of highs, a lot of resistance points. And I understand why it did that was because of this news. However, when you see growth like this, you have two options. You can either chase it and get stuck. Well, technically we have more than two options. If you're talking about chasing, you can chase it and get stuck without a stop loss, or you can chase it, set a stop loss, get out of the position if you do have some sort of a small loss, or with the third option here, not chasing it and just watching it maybe grow or come back. This is a position that I'm in. I will not chase it. It does look like it has a chase opportunity here because it's nothing but positive movement here. And it's recently after that large growth, you see kind of slower growth instead of seeing those one large candlesticks or two large candlesticks that are increasing a crazy amount. You're seeing that consistent growth on the way up. So if you wanted to make that move on whatever low you do see, you get in on that low and then, ride it on the way out. But the only thing, or ride it on the way up. But if it does come back on you, even a little bit, you sell that position because it can get really, really bad. Depending on what people end up doing with their positions that they're holding. Because remember, it's not only about the business increasing. It's not about the business, improving or gaining a lot. It's about people making money. That's what the stock market is about. So whether you think, oh, this business is absolutely phenomenal, it has to grow. Well, it doesn't have to do anything, right? So definitely, manage your risk and hopefully, you fare well. I read it makes some want some grab some. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I read it makes him want to grab some. Don't worry about the baby crying. Just glad you don't have to listen to Kenny crying. I guess so. Oh, you got a orange badge. Does that mean you've been a member for like 5 months? I think that might be it. Like it might be 3+ months or something, or 5. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check that. But thank you for being a member so long. Saber, I want to. Thanks for the info, Matt. No problem. You can buy with a credit card there. That's awesome. Let me go back to AMC. All right, so we got 15 people here. Do you invest your money? Yeah, I invest most of my money, all of it. Even the money that I make from YouTube and all my different passive income sources, I invest that money as well, all of it. The tax money and the regular money, just to be able to gain money off of the eventual tax money as well. So I invest a lot. So yeah, I definitely invest money. I spend a lot of money too. We spend way too much. I did recently talk to my manager Friday, about eventually leaving my 9 to 5 to do YouTube and, trading full time. It's something that I do want to get into. And the problem is that it's very, very scary. I want to do a full stream on that discussion alone. And it's not going to be my normal stream time. It's going to be somewhere maybe a little bit, after work, after my 9 to 5 ends. I would just have a normal conversation with you guys about that. But it's definitely an interesting take on that. Do you do crypto? Yes. I currently hold about, $27,000 in cryptocurrency, interest crypto, like ones that I can stake, and also just different positions that I'm holding on Coinbase Pro. So about $18,000 on Coinbase Pro, maybe a little bit less, but then around $7,000 on Coinbase for my interest building cryptocurrency. So yes, I do trade crypto. I do whether it's day trading, swing trading. Most of them are swing trades. I haven't really done too many day trades, like once or twice. But a lot of them are more longer term or swing trading cryptos. So yes, if you want to know which ones I'm looking into the most, a lot of people hear me talk about FarmCoin. FarmCoin is one of those ones that I do where staking is awesome. Yeah, staking is pretty great. FarmCoin is one of those ones that I do believe can go to a crazy level because I look at potential a lot more than I look at use cases. So a lot of people will look at Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano, and I understand those, and I have Cardano, Ethereum. I don't have Bitcoin. Well, technically I do because I got free Bitcoin from Coinbase. But I look at other ones that have potential, like Farmcoin has potential to where it has 700,000 coins, a max of 700,000 coins that are out there in circulation. This means that the price can fluctuate, can definitely move to a crazy high level out of nowhere, can go to thousands of dollars out of nowhere if you see the interest that gets into it. So I like to look at potential of coins and ones that I can easily, swing trade and, buy into maybe 27 coins, 30 coins at the top, sell 10 of those coins. When it does come back down, buy into 10 more coins, basically pocketing some of the profit or taking all of the profit and putting it back in there to have more coins, right? So knowing that it could get higher. So farm is definitely one of them. Internet computer is one of them that I believe can get to the level of $200, can definitely get to a higher level, but with the total supply, the max supply that it has out there, it's a lot higher. The max supply is a lot higher there. So it's around I think 500 million. So closer to a billion coins, right? And that's what I don't like to see, but they have to introduce all of those coins before that actually happens. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. So $100 to $200 is definitely something that could take place there. I'm always swing trading until I bought some. Yeah. I know what you mean. Bank of America. What about? I don't know what you're asking here. Let's see. Thank you for following me. Is it the real? I can't see that. Thank you for following me. Man, I've sent a few Discord DMs. I know you get busy, but you get back to me when you have a chance. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can definitely do that. I haven't been active on anything because of, everything that I was dealing with in the last kind of 3 weeks. Actually, it's been a long time and I haven't been posting consistently on any channels. I've been posting here and there on different channels, like the reaction channel. I don't think I've posted anything in a while. The shorts channel, I want to post a little bit more there. I've been posting what I do on TikTok and stuff on the shorts channel as well, but yeah, I definitely can get back to it. Right after this, I'm going to go say, good morning to the kids. It's month end close, so there's a lot of work that has to be done. But yeah, I will. Ever think about moving out of the country? I mean, I've thought of it. It's crossed my mind once or twice, but no. I don't want to, just because I don't know. We feel comfortable here, and obviously family is closer than, it's close. That's what you need. You need family, and especially with kids, if you could find a babysitter or anything like that. I mean, family definitely helps out, and also just to be able to do things with family. I mean, it's crossed my mind, but it's not something that I want to do. 26 people here watching on TikTok. Thank you guys for watching. It is currently 9:00. What are your thoughts on FAMI? FAMI was making some moves recently, which is definitely interesting. But I have no idea why they were making those moves. It went up. It went up quite a bit, but then fell back down. So it went up to about 53 cents. No matter what, where I bought in at, I ended up buying in a while back at, I think it was 35, 40 cents, and it went up to 50 or 60 cents. I made a decent amount or a good amount of money on it and then sold that. And no matter what, it wouldn't have surpassed that at that point. It did decrease. It was something that looks like it was pumped a little bit. So that would be my opinion there. But yeah, people that are watching on TikTok, I do this every single morning as long as, I don't have to take care of the kids or, have any other type of obligation. So definitely, follow me and, obviously hit the like button, double tap the screen if you can. But yeah, I do it every morning. So I'm going to get out of here. It's 9:00 and, I have to end this stream so that I can get to a lot of my 9 to 5 work. I will answer, DMs on Discord. And also, I really need to post a lot of content. So thank you for putting up with me. People that are on Patreon, people that are on Discord, people that follow me on my other channels. I really appreciate you, putting up with me, because there's been a lot of things that have been flying back and forth, and it's just so difficult to keep up with everything. But anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I didn't hit a single ad, so I'm going to do one right now before you guys leave. And I will catch you guys in the next stream.